I was watching you yesterday. You were either in the wedge or the alley on kickoff, and I thought, man, I'd hate to be, somebody trying to block him. It's just a little different with you, it seems like, this year. What's going on?
It's just a drive, like it's personal. It's your personal, not just because like the players that I had in front of me last year, just for myself. Like I feel like I'm the oldest in the room, so I got to be the leader and step up for the young guys and just be there for them.
When you've had your chances, especially even starting last year against Georgia, you can lay a lick on somebody. Do you take pride in those sticks?
Oh yeah, most definitely. That's what the game about. Just try to, hurt somebody, but do it in between the lines. Like I said, it's personal, so just go out there and knowing that I can make that contact and bring that power, and then knowing that they can remember that after the game, they'll be like, oh yeah.
So since you've been here, what's your favorite hit?
Wake Forest game 2 years ago. I had hurt the quarterback. It was just like me and him, like letting hold. So that was a great hit.
Coach Swinney's told us that you're one of the hardest working guys on the team. How do you feel like you've established that work?
I'd just say self-driven. Just not. I'll say my background, like being home. Everyone has a why, and my why is like to help my mom out. Be that guy in the household that they look up to, his nephew, niece, and everyone. So just to put that work in over here, and hopefully I can make it to the NFL and set my family up. So just to have that self-driven, all about the process, like putting in the work. So that's my main thing.
How far back is that goal go? I guess to go to the NFL. Is that something you're thinking about?
That's what I grew up on. That's my goal. I've been wanting to go to the league since I played ball, and I started playing football since I was 4 years old. And just seeing the guys from Birmingham, Alabama, like that made it, like Quinn Williams and Quincy, all them guys. They've been a huge outlet, not just to me, but to Birmingham. Like just knowing that you can make it. So just see that.
Yeah, I know you said obviously it's personal. It's also to the guys in the room, but just seeing that James Skalski isn't there is that need to kind of fill that spot. Is there an extra urgency, that you could be that guy or somebody that would pass to you?
Most definitely. Like they passed the torch off to us, and like I said, like me and Keith, like we're the oldest in the room, so we have a standard that we have to go by. So just knowing that, like I said, they passed the torch off, we gotta keep the flame lit and keep doing our thing.
What have you kind of seen from some of the young guys so far, like Wade, TJ, and Kobe?
Feels good. They feels good. Good footwork. Good technician, and they're ready to learn. Like they come to any other guys if they need help on anything, like they don't hesitate to ask.
It's not only about the big stakes, but it's about playing the total game. What have you done to make sure that the NFL sees, hey, I'm a total player?
A lot of little things that we preach out, like little details. So like over this whole summer, we've been doing like yoga, like stand behind, doing pass rush, and things like that. And I know most linebackers don't do that, especially on this level. So I'm taking the time out to do pass rush with Kevin Swin and Tyler Davis, and they helping me on the part that I know that I don't do often, blitz off the edge and things like that. So just to do them little things makes a big difference. All us working together.
Which position are you repping the most?
Will.
What makes you a good will backer?
Like I said, the little detail, that's the main thing. But the playbook, like film study, knowing the ins and outs of the defense and the things that people doing around me.
Yoga. I know Andrew Booth was telling us last year he did some yoga. I guess where did you get that idea?
Well, some of the coaches told me that I probably need to do yoga, and also it's a release thing, like a peace. Like I'm big on peace, and you gotta have that like energy within to change like the environment and stuff like that. So I took that time out to do it, like doing one of my classes over the summer and things like that to work on myself, work on my inner self, and just help out.
I guess how does it help you? You said kind of like relieve.
Yeah.
I guess what are you thinking?
It's not too much of what I'm thinking about. It's a lot of things, going around us that we don't need to be focused on. So I know if I can control what I can control, and everything else will work out for the best. So, just trying to help with inner self.
I guess I think Dabo was saying with this linebacker group, it kind of be like WWE tag team type of deal because all the guys can play. Why do you think that this group is like that? I mean, what are the different guys in the room and what do they bring?
I guess like everyone is a family, obviously, but everyone takes the time out to help one another. And all of us can do like rotate at different parts. Mike, Will, we got different sounds that can come in and out. So everyone working together and pulling their part, and also learning from one another after they made a mistake, and taking the time out to know what happened on this play, things like that really helps everyone around, not just the person that made that mistake, but everyone.
You talk about some of the younger guys like Jeremiah Trotter Jr. What makes him a good linebacker? If you were to think about Jeremiah, what sets him apart?
I say he's self-driven. He's a quiet guy. Like he locked in. You can tell the guys that's locked in, not just from our program, but from different programs. But Jeremiah, like he's locked in on the task at hand. Like he knows what he have to do, and he knows what he in college for, like to play football, and obviously a student athlete, but he knows what his mission is. That's what I say.
Yeah, I mean, talk about Keith being an older guy. Like, what are the things that you guys really preach to the younger guys? I mean, in terms of leading the room.
The little details. Don't be scared to reach out to us about anything, like any questions. Like we will help out with that, and that's been passed on from us because like Jamie and Spec, like we had a problem or anything, we go to them. So we know that since we the oldest, we gotta hold that torch. And if they need anything, they can come to us about anything.
Yeah, I think I heard Skalski got to building for like film. I don't know, it was 6 in the morning or I don't know how old. But do you kind of follow in that? I guess how early did you get here to get kind of that extra work in?
Yes. So now like we have a group chat, the linebackers have a group chat, and like we'll call the guys in, text and be like, we're going to watch film at this time, and all the guys will be there, like they ready to learn. And everyone can't do that. Like everyone can't like have that drive to do what they do, especially like the young guys. Like it's fall camp. Many guys ain't finna try to get up ahead of the time that they have to do. So just to commend those guys for doing what they have to do, and just locking in at the task at hand and know what the mission is.
So I guess practice is like 4. So like when would you guys get here for the extra stuff?
About 7:45, 8 o'clock. We'll be here early.
How much excitement is there for the linebackers just playing behind this defensive line? Obviously, it's played up as one of the better ones in the country. I mean, to have those guys operating in front of you, I mean, how much excitement is there?
Oh yeah, it's very exciting. And these guys, they've been working, and like we talk our trash and everything, but it's just to better ourselves and better each other. Like I said, all of us work together. Like I got these guys over here, Kevin Swinney and Tyler Davis. They over there working pass drills. And the whole summer, I was along with them. And I'm a linebacker, and I'm doing drills with them. So, just they taking the time out to teach me something that I don't do on a normal day basis. And everyone, just working together, have that drive to them.
Yeah. Talk about yoga again, go back to that. So, what's the toughest, yoga pose or move?
I won't say this, it's kind of tough, but it's burn. The downward dog, it burn your shoulders, it'll get you. Yeah.
I guess is that tougher than normal football workout, or is it just different?
It's different. I ain't gonna say it's tougher, but it's different. Like it's a pose that we don't do often. So just working those muscles, things like that.
I guess if you, again, you talked about some of the linebackers in Alabama you looked up to. I mean, are there any people you model your game after, or you try to play like them?
Not to play like them, but I'll say a guy that I watched. I'm from Alabama, so a guy that I watched was Reuben Foster, and also a guy that was at my school at Jackson Nolan was Darren Moultrie. And those guys were just physical, relentless to the ball, definitely.
So I guess, got a question?
Sure. You go ahead.
Just I guess so. Do you have any goals for yourself this year? I mean, just to take it.
Yes. So I set myself like the first 3 games. I want to have at least 45 tackles. Also, for the whole linebacker group, I want us just to be around the ball no matter what. Be relentless, be on the ball. Either if you wasn't on the tackle, like a solo tackle, make sure you're around that ball, get there, and just get there to the ball.
When you lose 2 people like Skalski and Spector, who had so much knowledge, and just after year, knowledge in the system, how do y'all, as a group, replace that?
I feel like it's been passed on. So some of the things that they was doing, the characteristics, it's just been passed on to us. Like we doing the same thing that they was doing to us, bringing the young guys in, going over the little details, make sure they know what the run fix is, the pass coverage, and the reason why they doing what they doing on each play.
What do you think will make this linebacker corps sort of distinguish itself? Is it athleticism? Is it sideline speed? Is it all the above?
Yeah, I say all the above. We got some guys that can fly to the ball. Effort is a big thing that can be taught. Most of these guys got it.
What is the race like right now? There's lots of competition at your spot at Mike. Is it? How would you describe it?
Well, I really don't pay attention like who run out there first and things like that. You just got to be self-driven, be all about the process and stay humble. Knowing that you get the opportunity, you got to be ready for it. And that's how like most of the guys like go by it. Like it don't matter who run out there first and who run out there second. As long as you know what you're doing once you get out there, that's the main thing.
What do you think about Jeremiah and sort of how quickly he picked things up last year and sort of the observations?
Like I said, he's a different guy. He know what his mission is, and you can tell like he be in means early and just all about his business. So a guy like that, like he's focused, locked in. He know what he has to do.
Barrett lining up all over the place, pretty fast, moving around.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah. What does that give this defense?
To the defense, like I said, make sure everyone knowing their responsibility. Like not just him, but you got Malcolm. He can do the same thing, and like other guys that in the same position. Like they all can rotate. So the only way they can do that if they know the different parts of the defense and communicating. Communicating is the main thing, and he has that.
It sounds like Will is Trenton's home. Like that's fit for him. What's your explanation for why that's the best fit for him? Sort of just from what you've seen.
To be honest, I mean I don't know. The coaches, I guess they wanted to move him right there. He was the best fit for the inside, but since they moved him in, he need to know what he need to do, and we gonna help with that.
Sure.
Everyone gonna wrap their arms around each linebacker in the room and make sure they know their responsibility. So.
What are your impressions of Wade so far?
He get to the ball. Like, he know what he's doing. He coming along. He has a lot of questions for the older guys and everything. And like I said, we welcome him with open arms and things that he need to know. Like we tell him what he did wrong or what he didn't do on the play and stuff like that. But he can get to that ball.